Alright, time for the MLB Predictions video. Let's waste no time and get right into it. AL West, we've got the Rangers over the Mariners, Athletics, the Astros, and the Angels. The Angels, pretty easy 5th place. They're not going to do anything this year, although they do have some talent. Like, you got Ben Joyce there. Christian Moore will be up soon, I would think. So they could, I don't want to say playoffs, but they could shock some people, but I just don't see it. Houston, the window's closing. I think this is pretty obvious. They're not, like, pretty much the whole core from that World Series is gone except for Alvarez and Altuve. Then you got the Athletics. I think they could shock some people. I mean, you got Rooker and Butler, Mason Miller closing games. I mean, should be good. They made some good moves in the offseason, but I think they overpaid just a bit. Seattle, 84 wins. The pitching is incredible, but the hitting is going to let them down. And then the Rangers, I think, is pretty obvious. Number one, if the pitching stays healthy, they might win 105 games. If the pitching doesn't if it doesn't stay healthy, I could see them winning like 80 games. But the offense is so good that even if pitching is a problem, I think the offense will make up for it. Then with the Central, we've got Detroit over Minnesota, Cleveland, KC, and Chicago. Chicago, worst team of all time. I think they improved just a tad bit this year. They have some nice pieces coming up and guys that are already on the team, but I can't see anything in them right now. And then from the 4th to 1st, you could make an argument for all 4 of these teams to win the Central. I feel like that's the case every year. But I like Detroit. I like the 1-2 punch of Skubal and Flaherty. And then Minnesota, the pitching worries me a bit. Bailey Ober's great. Joe Ryan's great, but not exciting there. Cleveland, great bullpen. Starting pitching is going to be a problem. And then KC, I think just the offense is terrible, but they have a lot of good pieces, and obviously Bobby Witt Jr. will steal you some games just on his own. And then AL East, Boston on top. I think that's pretty easy to pick, although I could see this going Baltimore or the Yankees' ways. I mean, it all depends on injuries. I mean, Boston, rough lineup. You got Casas, Devers, Bregman now there. You got Duran, Campbell, Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer, probably all are coming up this year, so they should be able to make an impact. Pitching, you got Garrett Crochet, should be very good on the pitching side, although the bullpen is just a tad worrying, if I'm being honest. Bullpen, who do you really have out there? I mean, Cam Boozer? I don't know. The Red Sox scare me a bit with the bullpen, but the hitting should be great. Baltimore, 93 wins. Starting pitching is going to be a bit of a problem. You got some old, a Korean pitcher they brought in? I forgot his name, but I don't think Baltimore will be near as good as that crazy year they've had. The last 2 years, really, I think Baltimore's gotten kind of lucky in regards to results. I just don't think I think they're going to fall off. I mean, now that I think about it, 93 might be a bit of a stretch for Baltimore, but you have some great players on this team, but Rutschman looked terrible at the end of last year, and the pitching is scary. New York, good lineup, but this is a solid lineup, but this would be like an elite lineup in 2020, but of course we're not in 2020 anymore. I like what they have, but I just don't think they're better than Boston and Baltimore. Toronto made some nice moves, but 4th place for them. And then the Rays, I mean, there's talent there, but, I mean, you're not going to be playing at home the whole year. That's going to hurt them. 72 wins. Then, NL West, this was probably the easiest division to make. Dodgers, I don't need to say anymore. Super team. Insane what they have there. Arizona, 94 wins. I like what they have. They got Corbin Burns. Offense should continue to improve. 94 wins, I think, is pretty reasonable. San Diego, I think, is going to fall off a bit, but I really like what they have in the bullpen. You have, like, what, 5 or 6 guys that could close for you. I mean, really good stuff. San Francisco, I don't know with them. I mean, you brought in Justin Verlander. He's like 45. Willie Adames is a good addition, but I don't see them going very far. And then the Rockies are the Rockies, just not good. All right, Central, Cubs winning I feel like is a pretty easy pick, but I could see Cincinnati if they go on like a hot streak. They had a hot streak in 2023 if I remember right, but they couldn't quite make the playoffs. Milwaukee I think is going to make a step back. Now that I say that, they're probably going to find a few diamond in the roughs and win like 95 games, but I don't see that happening. Pittsburgh, great 1, 2, 3 in the rotation with Skeens, Jones, and Keller, but it's just not going to be enough. The offense is just horrendous. And then St. Louis, I mean, you got Arenado, Jordan Walker, Sonny Gray, Ryan Helsley. Apart from that, it's prayers at that point. 65 might even be too high. I don't think St. Louis is doing anything this year. Atlanta is going to win the East, I think. If they can stay healthy, they'll win 103 games. Then you got New York, Philly. Philly, I think their window is closing, and I don't think a lot of people want to admit that, but there are a lot of aging guys on this team. Washington, I like what they have. I just don't think they're quite ready. You have some nice pieces, obviously. You got Cruz, Wood. You got, what's his name, Garcia. You got Jake Irvin, Mitchell Parker, DJ Hers I really like. Mackenzie Gore should be good. I just think they're too young at this point, though. And then Miami is Miami. They're not good. We go to the playoffs. These are the seeding. Boston and Texas getting the byes, with Detroit, Baltimore, New York, and Minnesota making it in the wild card. Then in the NL, Dodgers and Braves. Then we got Cubs, Diamondbacks, Mets, and Padres. Wild card, I've got Detroit beating Minnesota in 2. I just like Detroit in a 2-game series will not lose. I mean, you have Skubal and Flaherty. Unless one of them falters, I mean, they're going to win that series. Yankees in 3 over Baltimore. I think this one's pretty easy, too, just based on what New York has versus what Baltimore doesn't. I mean, the pitching scares me kind of on both teams, but I like the Yankee offense better. Chicago versus San Diego. Give me Chicago in 3 games. Like I said, I love San Diego's bullpen, but I just like Chicago more. I mean, you got Imanaga and Steele going. I mean, you got a pretty decent bullpen in Chicago there. A lot of unknown names, but some good pieces out there for sure. New York over Arizona. I like the Mets in a 2-game series, but also I could see it going Arizona's way. But we're just going to give it to the Mets for now. Divisional round, Red Sox, Yankees. Give me the Red Sox in 5. Just too much talent, really, on the Red Sox, I think. That's why I put them as the 1 seed. I mean, just a lot of talent that they have, and I like them with the pitching better than the Yankees. I mean, you got Crochet is great. It should go Boston's way, but I think Yankees will put up a fight. Rangers in 4 over Detroit. I mean, Evaldi, DeGrom versus Skubal, Flaherty. I mean, you can't get much better than that. And if Kumar Rocker gets better, I mean, this should be a banger of a series, but I just like the Rangers hitting way more than I do the Tigers. Divisional round, we got Mets over Dodgers in 5. Right now, on this, I'm banking on the Dodgers having pitching injuries like they did last year, maybe having to do some bullpen games in the playoffs, and the Mets destroyed them in that bullpen game in the NLCS. And then Cubs, Braves in 4, pretty obvious, I feel like. I think the Cubs will steal one, probably Justin Steele's start they'll win, but Braves will take the rest of them. Championship Series, give me the Rangers in 6. I just like the offense a little better than the Red Sox, and then obviously the 1-2 punch of DeGrom and Evaldi. You might be saying, like, oh, well, you said the Dodgers are going to have injury struggles. Like, why not Jacob DeGrom? Well, DeGrom, he has a new elbow. Like, you have to take that into account. Like, obviously he could get hurt somewhere else, but he's been toning it down in spring training. I think he should be able to produce nearly a full year. Evaldi, I think, will stay healthy. He stayed healthy most of last year. The Red Sox, I just think it ends here. Great team, but next year for sure. I mean, they will go for it. And then Mets, Braves, give me the Mets in 7. I just think they are built more to win a series, although the Braves could shock people. That's why I have it going 7. I mean, this is really just a toss-up, really, but I'm just going to give it to the Mets for now. Then the World Series, Rangers versus Mets. Give me the Rangers in 7. Wyatt Langford wins World Series MVP. Just too much offense combined with the 1-2 punch. It is the best playoff-built team. Probably even better than 2023, although there are a lot of parallels. You've got this great 1-2 punch at the top of the rotation, shaky bullpen, great offense. I mean, everything just lines up for the Rangers. I mean, you got Bruce Bochy. Every other year, Bruce Bochy is what it is. I mean, with the Giants, it was every other year. It's going to be every other year. Rangers are winning in 7. Thanks for watching. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. Obviously, I'm open to being wrong. I would be happy to be wrong, but I think I have it nailed down pretty good. But let me know what you think. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, and subscribe if you want. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it.